I'm Josh Hamilton. I am from Fall Addictions, and I'm here with one of our sponsors, Anthony Schmidt. He is the owner of Schmidty Strings. Anthony, where are you from?
I'm actually from here in Alaska. Grew up in West Salem.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we've had this business here at least for maybe 7 years now.
Awesome. So when did you start shooting?
I started shooting when I was 3.
Really?
Yeah, so it's still not very good, right? But it's certainly a passion of mine.
Awesome, awesome. What got you into it? Was it a family thing or just something you kind of took interest in?
So we're at the 3rd or 4th generation of shooting competitive archery now.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been a lifelong hobby of ours since day one.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. So when was your first tournament?
When I was 4. Yeah, so we used to shoot field archery, across the state. West Central field archery around here locally, and that's how I got my start.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
So, did your family make strings too, or is this kind of something you took the reins on? And
it's just me. Yeah.
Just
so
you?
yep, and we have a guy that helps us as well make strings too. So it's been a passion certainly. The whole process of making a string and creating a process is something that I really like to do. I really enjoy doing that.
When you got into it, did it start off as a hobby, or did you plan on making it a profitable business?
At first it was certainly a hobby. I just wanted to produce a string that I could put on my bow that would be better than something that came off the shelf. And we've succeeded in doing that, and we've altered the product since day one just to continue to make it better.
Awesome. Well, what would you say that separates you from the other?
The ability that we can make every string for every order. We're not a cookie cutter business. When you place an order, we make it for the exact cam, the exact limb, and the model of the bow. And if you choose to have a preference in strand count or strand material, even colors, we can do anything that you need.
So very, very custom options.
Everything is made to order.
So how many different color options do you have?
That's always a question we get asked too. BCY, the string manufacturer, would come out with maybe 2 or 3 colors every year. So that adds a wrench to the mix of how many different things we can really do. But the reality of it is that with blue there are 3 or 4 different shades of it. So you can really be creative.
So is there anything that comes along with customers purchasing strings?
That's the joy about having the two shops here in Wisconsin is when we order custom strings and the customers come in for them, we install everything, set the bow to spec, tune the bow, and then help the customer sight in if they choose to. So it's not just, here's your string in an envelope. We walk everything through step 1 through the finish.
This is a string that he made for John Hamilton, team member. This is on his Hoyt podium, and he did a terrific job on this. It's just beautiful, wrapped around tight. Is there anything you'd like to say about that?
I wish I went to made the set as good as it is because he still continues to beat me at every tournament. So one of these days maybe I'll learn.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much, Anthony.
Thank you.
And thank you for the sponsorship.
Of course, thank you.
Spirit of the wild inside of me.